God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "Enough. You were not born to live limited by fears, anxieties, or emotional crumbs. My dear child, it's time to stop settling for so little when what I have prepared for your life is infinitely greater. I called you to live in fullness, to walk in safety, with your feet firmly planted on my promises and your heart light in the certainty of my love. The angels are positioned all around you, ready to act the moment your yes echoes in heaven, a yes of trust, surrender, and complete yielding. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take on this journey not only benefits you, but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click right now to learn more and start walking toward a fuller and more abundant life. You were not created to crawl in despair, but to bloom with courage, for my plan for you has always been greater than the pain that tried to convince you otherwise. Even if your circumstances say no, I say go. Even if your soul feels weary, I am the rest that restores. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. My child, your worth is not in what happened to you, but in who created you, and I was the one who formed you with an eternal purpose. Set yourself free from that past that binds you, from the voices that belittle you, because I am calling you to live something new. Trust me, rise up and come, for this is the time of your new beginning. Everything changes when you say, I accept your plan, Father. Comment, God understands the pain I can't even explain. Trust me above all voices, even the one that screams inside you, saying you're not enough. I know the days when you fake smile so you won't worry others, the moments when you suppress your tears because you think no one will understand. But I do. I always have. I was with you through every silent night, when only your pillow witnessed your tears. I held your hand even when you couldn't feel it, because my presence does not depend on your perception but on my constant love. In every heavy silence, in every inexplicable emptiness, I was there. And if today your heart is still tired, know that I am still by your side. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34 verse 18. You are not invisible to me. Every pain you thought too small to mention, I saw them all with full attention. Because I love you with an everlasting love, and my care does not disappear on difficult days. Comment, God saw my strength even when I thought I had none. Those days when you thought about giving up, yes, I saw every single one of them. And even when everything seemed too dark, it was I who gave you the strength to endure. You don't know how much I admire you, my child. Because you kept going even when your heart wanted to stop. You walked through storms that no one even noticed, and with each step, I covered you with my grace. It wasn't just you enduring, it was you and me walking together. And all that silent courage you showed, even when broken inside, I honor. But he said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9. So do not blame yourself for the times you felt you weren't strong enough. Because I was your strength, and I still am. I am building something so beautiful in you that even you will be amazed. Every tear I collected will become a seed of honor in due time. Comment, even when I don't notice, God is near. None of your battles have gone unnoticed before my eyes. The days you woke up without hope but still went on are to me acts of silent faith. The world may applaud great achievements, but I celebrate small steps taken in pain. When your thoughts were confused and worries repeated like waves, you were brave not to retreat. In many of those moments, I spoke to you, not with thunder, but through subtle gestures. A sudden peace in the middle of anxiety, an unexpected hug, a song that touched your heart, a gentle reminder that you were not alone. That was me. It was always me. And even when you thought I was absent, in reality, I was carrying you. My love does not change with your emotions, because I am faithful even when you doubt. I am with you not because you feel me, but because I promised. And my faithfulness is greater than any human wavering. Comment, God saw my strength even when I thought I had none. My child, now is the time to start again. Many believe time had run out for you, but I say, there is still time. There are still plans. What I placed inside you, dreams, visions, callings, is not dead. It was just waiting for the right time. And that time has come. I will restore what seemed lost, rebuild the pieces that fell, and make beauty bloom from where there are now ruins. The losses you felt were real, I know. I cried with you too. But none of it was in vain. Everything will be used, redeemed, and transformed. Don't hide your feelings anymore. I am the safe place where you can be whole. And don't fear the future, because I've already been there before you. There are new chapters written, more beautiful than anything you've lived so far. And when the memories of the past try to hold you back, look forward to what I am building. The best is yet to come, my child. Comment, God still has time and plans for me. Did you know there is an effective method to attract greater financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deepest beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that greatly impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to learn about this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. That is why it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help in your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We are very grateful for your trust and support. You tried to hold everything together. You tried to keep standing what no longer could be sustained. You fought in silence, believing it was your responsibility to stop the collapse of something that, in fact, had already run its course. And when everything fell, you felt you had failed. But listen carefully, it was not failure. It was deliverance. It was redirection. I removed what no longer served the greater purpose I planned for your life. Yes, it hurt. It hurt because your heart was involved, and I saw every tear you could not hold back. But I removed it out of love. Because what I have for you is greater, purer, truer. I know what you don't know. I see beyond the now. People left, cycles ended, doors closed, and maybe this shook your identity. But none of that defines your capacity to be loved. I made you in my image, and I never made a mistake forming you. You are unique, with gifts and beauty that the world cannot measure. Do not compare yourself, my child. Do not shape yourself to the expectations of those who do not see what I see in you. What you consider a failure, I see as part of your refinement. Because in every pain there is a lesson, and in every loss there is preparation. Remember, your value is not in your achievements, but in the simple and eternal fact that you are mine. And no one can change that. As it is written, though my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. Psalm 27 verse 10. You were never alone. You were never forgotten. I have always been near, even when your soul screamed in silence. I loved you before the world was made, and I continue to love you now, even when everything in you feels not enough. Comment, I am enough just as God created me. Son, your voice matters. Your story holds weight in heaven. Every whispered prayer, every weary sigh, every act of faith amid pain. I saw it all. I recorded it all. I never ignored your cry. I know how many times you wondered if there was still something reserved for you, if it was too late to start over, if you had wasted too many opportunities. But listen well, it is never too late when you walk with me. I am the God of new beginnings, the God who writes new chapters when the world has already closed the book. I turn ashes into beauty, deserts into gardens, mourning into dancing. My love for you is unconditional. It is not based on your performance but on my character. I do not turn away when you stumble, on the contrary, I draw near. Because it is in your moments of weakness that my power is revealed the most. You don't need to be perfect to be accepted. You only need to believe. Believe that I am the one who sustains you, who lifts you up, who calls you back whenever you get lost. I want to make you dream again. I want to rekindle your hope, place new goals before you, open fields where your soul can bloom once more. There are still living promises over your life. There are still destinies to fulfill, people to reach, blessings to enjoy. Do not settle in pain, nor bury yourself in the past. The best is yet to come because I walk with you. I go with you to the very end. As my word says, and surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age, Matthew chapter 28 verse 20. In every step, every breath, I am present. Even when everything around shouts end, I whisper beginning. And this new beginning is lighter, freer, more aligned with heaven. Lift your head, my child. The story is not over. And with my love, it will be written even more beautifully than you ever imagined. Comment, I am loved even in my most fragile days. I heard every whisper of yours, even those you thought no one would ever notice. When you cried softly in the dark, when you thought heaven was silent, I was listening. None of your prayers were in vain. I kept each one as a sacred treasure, waiting for the exact time to act. Because what I am writing in your story is not a plot of perfection, but of redemption. I want to make you smile, even with tears in your eyes, because you will finally understand that I was there all along, weaving something beautiful from what seemed broken. My child, this is not just any phase, it is the new beginning I prepared for you. So embrace this word as a reminder that you were never invisible to me. You were never insignificant. There is still time, still purpose. There is still hope, and it is not fragile, it is grounded in me. I would not let this moment pass unnoticed because I waited exactly for this instant to speak with you, heart to heart, soul to soul. You have been through so much, crossed inner deserts, faced days of struggle disguised as routine. And even when you smiled, there was a silent emptiness accompanying you, a feeling that something was missing that you couldn't even name. Now you know, it was me. It was the touch of my presence that you sought without realizing it. Every day you gave your best and nothing changed, I saw you. When you helped others and had no one to support you, I was there. When you felt alone, even surrounded by people, I was by your side. I saw your hidden kindness, your silent courage, your unnoticed sacrifices. All of that matters to me because you matter to me. My dear child, I know that life sometimes feels unbearably heavy, and the path ahead seems full of obstacles that make you doubt your own worth. But listen closely, my power is made perfect in your weakness. You don't need to have everything figured out or carry the weight of being perfect or whole. All you have to do is say yes to me, open your soul and let me in. That yes will be the key that opens doors you thought were forever closed. Trust me, even if the pain feels overwhelming right now, even if your days seem gray and hopeless, I promise you, if you keep walking with me, you will see beauty rise from places you thought were lifeless and empty. It won't be a fake or fleeting joy, but a deep happiness that springs from your heart, the kind that makes you laugh with your soul and fly like a bird, free and light, unbound by chains. Take a deep breath and slow down. Let these words sink into the deepest part of your being. You are not lost. You have not been forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment, to receive this message, to live this encounter with me. Don't walk away, don't ignore this voice that calls you and wants to transform you. I'm not asking for a perfect version of yourself, only for the true you. I see you. I want you. I love you deeply. And I am calling you back to life. You are not here by chance, and this message didn't find you by accident. It was planned long ago because I know the burdens you carry in your heart, even the ones you've never shared with anyone. I see your smile, even when it hides your sadness. I hear your laughter, even when it is tired. I know how many times you've wanted to stop but still keep going. Your struggles are not invisible to me, and they matter more than you realize. You have been searching for peace, but the noise of the world drowns you out and makes rest seem impossible. You ask, where can I find rest? And the answer is simple, my child, with me. Not in what the world offers, not in things that don't last, but in my presence, where your soul can finally breathe again. You don't have to earn this rest, I give it freely. Come just as you are, without masks or explanations. I already know and understand. I see the walls you built to protect yourself from pain, but I also see the part of you longing to be soft again, to trust again, to feel joy again. Let me in. Not to break what remains, but to build something new, something safe and strong. You've done well to protect yourself, but now it's time to begin healing. And that healing won't come from pretending you're fine. It will come from honesty, sitting with me, telling me the truth, even if it comes out in tears or silence. I can handle it, and I welcome it. You are not too much for me. Your feelings don't scare me. I made your heart, and I know how to mend it. I also want you to stop blaming yourself for things beyond your control. Some things happen that were never your fault. You've carried guilt that was never yours to bear. You've replayed old conversations in your mind, wondering what you could have done differently. But my child, I was there. I know the whole story, and I want you to release it. Let go of the questions you can't answer. Let go of the weight that isn't yours. I will carry it now. You've been waiting for change, and I'm telling you, this is where it begins. Right here, in this quiet moment between you and me. Don't look for signs in the sky. Look at what's stirring in your heart, that gentle pull you feel, that sudden calm settling over you. That's me. That's my spirit. I'm not far away. I'm closer than your next breath. I give you my whole heart and offer you all that I desire for you. I know trusting again is hard. You've seen people say one thing and do another. You've been promised things that never came. But I am not like them. My word is true. I keep my promises. I don't turn away when things get hard. I stay. I hold you when everything else falls apart. And I speak truth not just to comfort you, but to set you free. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too late. You are not too small. You are not unworthy. I don't look at you with disappointment. I look at you with delight. I chose you. I still choose you. And nothing you've done has changed that. You think you need to be stronger to move forward, but what you really need is to let me strengthen you. Stop trying to climb with empty hands. Take mine. Let me steady you. Let me lead you where you've never been, into new hope, into quiet joy, into a future full of promise. There is more ahead than behind you. Don't get stuck in old seasons. Don't keep reliving moments that were meant to teach you, not to trap you. You have learned. You have grown. Now, let me take you forward. I will restore what felt wasted. I will return what was stolen. I will bring new life to places that seemed dried up. But you have to take that first small step. I will be right there, every step of the way, holding your hand and guiding you toward the dawn that awaits. You've been carrying many questions lately, haven't you? You've wondered if you're doing enough, if you missed something along the way, if you chose the wrong path. You looked to the side and tried to measure your life by others, thinking you've fallen behind. But I want you to know with absolute clarity, my timing for you is not late, not broken. It's different and perfect. While your eyes were fixed on what didn't work out, I was working silently on what is yet to come. What has not yet been revealed is growing in secret, like a seed that needs time to bloom. I planted promises inside you and never forgot them. Never forgot your ideas, your quiet efforts, the kindness no one recognized. I saw it all, and I will reward every small gesture. You stayed strong even when no one saw you. That strength pleases me, because it's not fake. It comes from a heart that trusts me even without the spotlight. You walked by faith, in small reminders, in moments that gave just enough light to take one more step. That is the path I honor, not noisy, not grandiose, just honest. I know there were people you loved who didn't treat you as you deserved. I know how hard it was to keep your heart soft when life invited you to harden it. You chose peace, not revenge. That touched me deeply. You thought no one noticed, but I noticed. And I kept a record not to judge, but to bless you. Your kindness was not in vain. Your love was not thrown away. I will give it back to you multiplied. Some people you had to leave behind? It was for my protection. Not because they were bad, but because where I am leading you, they cannot follow. This is not rejection, it is redirection. I know what is best for your future, even when it hurts in the present. I never take something away without planning something stronger, healthier, more fitting for your heart. I want your heart to be open. Stop asking yourself if you failed too much. You didn't fail. What you call failure, I call learning. What you see as delay, I see as preparation. I waste nothing in your life, not even the moments you prefer to forget. I turn everything into something meaningful that will bless you and bless others through you. The truth is, you've grown even without realizing it. You react differently now, speak more carefully, think before acting. You notice things you used to ignore. That is growth, maturity, and it is beautiful in my eyes. But there is still more for you. More peace, more clarity, more joy that comes from the soul and not just from passing moments. That is the joy I want for you, not just to survive, not just to get through the days, but to live fully. To enjoy the breath I gave you, to see the sunlight again, to rest without guilt, to dream without fear. If this message touches your heart, know that I am opening space around you. Some things may change, some people may distance themselves. It's okay. Not everything that seems bad is bad. Sometimes silence means I'm preparing the ground for something new, a new voice, a new door, a new season. Don't run from it. Sit with this reality, trust me in it. I'm not here only today. I'm here to stay. I will be with you tomorrow, next week, and every day to come. You will not walk alone. You never have. Even when you felt alone, my presence filled the emptiness. Even when your prayers were whispered with trembling hope, I heard every one of them. Now, breathe. Breathe air that tells your heart you are safe, loved, protected. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring